Look, let me tell you about the biggest fight my husband and I ever had, and it was over $23. $23? I know it sounds ridiculous, but hear me out. We were newlyweds, broke as jokes, and I came home to find he'd bought this fancy coffee maker without asking me. I lost my mind. Not because of the coffee maker, but because we had agreed to discuss any purchase over $20. The thing is, when you're struggling financially, every dollar feels like 100. So there I was, yelling about respect and communication, while he's standing there confused because he thought he was doing something nice for us. The fight lasted 3 days. 3 days over a coffee maker. But here's what I learned. Money fights are never really about money. They're about control, security, values, and feeling heard. My husband grew up in a house where his parents never talked about money, while I grew up watching my parents stress over every bill. We were speaking completely different languages. The breakthrough came when we stopped yelling and started sharing our money stories. He told me about feeling guilty for wanting nice things because his family always struggled. I told him about my fear of ending up broke like my parents. Suddenly, that coffee maker wasn't the enemy anymore. Now, 15 years later, we have money meetings every Sunday. Sounds boring, right? But it's actually become our favorite time together. We talk about our dreams, our fears, our goals. We celebrate wins and strategize through tough times. We even have a fun money jar where we each get $50 a month to spend on whatever we want, no questions asked. The crazy part is, we barely fight about money anymore, and we're in the best financial shape we've ever been. So if you're fighting about money with your partner, stop and ask yourself what's really going on underneath. What stories are you both carrying? What fears are driving the anger? Trust me, once you figure that out, you'll find your way through anything.